top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off. That's Carl's Glory quickly for the lead. On the outside, Lanny driving 2. In along the pylons, KJ's Kenny racing 3. OK Elegant moving 4. Sweet Cam of Mine trails. They go to the back stretch. There's action up on the outside on the move. Lanny goes for the lead. It's held on the inside by Carl's Glory. Down the back stretch for the quarter in now. Lanny goes to the inside. Carl's Glory's in front by a length and a half. They swing by the opening quarter. In 28 and 4. Into the top turn. Now Carl's Glory, a length and a quarter out in front. Lanny driving in 2. As they move around the middle of the top turn, Carl's Glory has opened up some space as they swing round the turn down the stretch now, and they're going for the half. Carl's Glory is out in front. Lanny driving 2. OK Elegant is racing on the inside. That's KJ's Kenny as they go in front of the stand. They're by the half in 1 minute flat into the turn. Carl's Glory, Lanny driving second. KJ's Kenny on the move on the outside. Now third, now second, chasing the leader of the back stretch. Followed by OK Elegant, and the trailer is Sweet Cam of Mine down the back stretch for the final time. It's still Carl's Glory setting the pace, and KJ's Kenny's gone to a break, racing on by the 3/4. In 1:30 and 2, Carl's Glory, Lanny driving second. OK Elegance moved on to be third. Sweet Cam of Mine racing 4, and the trailer pacing once again. KJ's Kenny. They're in a pack round the top turn down the stretch, less than an eighth of a mile to go. Carl's Glory and up on the outside. Here comes Lanny challenging, racing to the wire. Carl's Glory on the inside. Lanny's up on the outside. It's going to be close. Carl's Glory, Lanny. OK Elegant in 2:01. Brady now, ladies and gentlemen, the unofficial winner of race number 1, the 4-horse Carl's Glory. 3-year-old Brown pacing filly by Carl Spur from Dye's Morning Glory. Owned and trained by Andrew Ward of St. John, driven this afternoon by Gilles Barrio. The mile was in 2:01. Second consecutive victory for Carl's Glory. Took a maiden last week of 2:02 and 2. Drops that to 2:01 this afternoon. 4, Carl's Glory and Gilles Barrio in 2:01. 6, behind the gate. They move around the top turn. At the top of the stretch. Here they come. From the far outside, Michael's Pleasure challenges quickly for the lead. Rockstar by M on the pylons holds that lead. They go to the turn. On the pylons, the streak is third. Go back 2 lengths, racing in 4. Wave That Banner. Followed round the turn by All American Dazzle, and the trailer is Dusty Lane Magnum. They're down the back stretch and flying up on the outside. Michael's Pleasure clears, takes that lead, and the field by the opening quarter. Michael's Pleasure now out to challenge quickly. Rockstar by Emma. In 28 and 2, they're around the turn. Rockstar by Emma has taken that lead away as they make their way to the head of the lane. Driving in to Michael's Pleasure, the streak racing 3. In 4, Wave That Banner off the turn. Down the stretch now they come on for the half-mile station. Rockstar by Emma by a length is still out in front and up on the outside. The streak is at his wheel and there to challenge there by the half. in 1 minute flat. Into the turn now when racing on the pylons as they go to that turn. That's Michael's Pleasure. Wave the banner 4 as they move up on the outside. Going to the backstretch on the move quickly now. There goes Dusty Lane Magnum. And the trailer now as they go down the backstretch for the 3/4. All American Dazzle. Rockstar by Emma by 3/4 of a length takes them by the 3/4 into the top turn. In 1:29 and 4, the Streak is second on the outside, on the inside. Michael's Pleasure racing in third. Wave that banner's on the outside 4. All American Dazzle 5 as they swing round the turn. The trailer Dusty Lane Magnum, less than an eighth to go. They fan out and charge on home. Rockstar by Emma on the pylons up on the far outside. Wave that banner in between horses as they come to the wire. It's Michael's Pleasure going to be close. 3 of them right there in 2:01 and 2. Braden back his second consecutive winner is Gilles Burial. This time it's the one horse Rockstar by Emma. 6-year-old Bay Pace and gelding by Divot Hanover from Indian by Emma. Owned and trained by Tommy Gunn of St. John, driven by Gilles Burial to victory, the mile in 2:01 and 2. 1 Rockstar by Emma is the unofficial race winner. Right. Hello America scratched by lameness. Field of 6 behind the gate. At the top of the stretch. Here they come. Off stride, remember the doe as they leave the wire, the leader as they go for the turn. That's Full of Finesse driving into, swinging into that turn is St. Paddy's Love racing for the opening 8th. Driving in 3 as they go by that turn is Ultimate Hope there to the backstretch now on their way to the opening quarter. Full of Finesse out in front. It's a 2-length margin. St. Paddy's Love driving 2. Ultimate Hope racing in 3. Moving 4. That's Paladale. Making art as they go by the opening quarter. In 30 seconds flat, they swing into the top turn. Racing round the turn, it's Full of Finesse out in front. Sets the pace driving into St. Paddy's Love, followed by Ultimate Hope. Paladale round the turn, making art. And to remember the doe. They're off the turn down the stretch now on the way to the half-mile station. Positions unchanged in the lane. On the way to the half, and Full of Finesse holds that lead by the half and driving into St. Paddy's Love. 1 minute, 4/5 to the half, and now there's action on the outside. Ultimate Hope is tipped to the outside in the turn, followed by Paladale, and as they go on by that 5/8 mile marker to the backstretch now for the final time. Still, the leader is Full of Finesse. It's a 2 1/4 length margin driving to St. Paddy's Love. Ultimate Hope racing 3. Paladale moving 4. Remember the doe and the trailer is Making Art. In 1:31. They're in the turn and opening up daylight as they move round that top turn is Full of Finesse. That's a 3-length the lead driving into as they swing round the turn. St. Paddy's Love. Less than an eighth of a mile to go down the stretch they come. Full of Finesse is out in front. Driving into as St. Paddy's Love racing to the wire. As they come on home, it's Full of Finesse. St. Paddy's Love. In 2:01 and 2. Race 3, it's the 2-horse Full of Finesse. 6-year-old brown pace and gelding by Force of Life from Happy's Imp. Owned by Dr. Mitchell Downey of St. John, trained by Michael Downey, driven this afternoon by Dale Spence. Full of Finesse, 201 and 2, the unofficial race winner. Night Talker with Steve Mason. 6 starters behind the gate. At the top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off on the outside. Lucky in Love is going for the lead on the inside. Holding command is Fun on a Star. They go to the turn. Fun on a Star on the inside. Lucky in Love on the outside. Battling for the lead. They're in the turn now by the opening 8 and then over to the back stretch. On the way now for the quarter on the inside. R.E. Andrews moved on to be second. Up on the outside, driving a third. I'm All Sporty as they go for the opening quarter, racing in 5. I Wish, followed by Lucky in Love and Night Talker. By that marker in 29 and 2, they're in the top turn and still out in front, holding that lead of a length and a quarter as they move around the turn is Fun on a Star. R.E. Zander driving into swing off the turn now. I'm All Sporty, third down the stretch on the way to the half. Out in front, Fun on a Star by a length and a half over R.E.'s Andrew, racing in 3. I'm All Sporty up on the outside, Lucky in Love on the move. 101 and 1, time to the half as they go into the turn now for the 5/8. I Wish is a moving 5 and the trailer Night Talker down the back stretch they're heading and still out in front. Fun on a Star. It's a length and a half margin. R.E. Andrew still second on the pylons, up on the third. As they go for the 3/4, I'm All Sporty on the way to that station, and Fun on a Star still in command in 132. They're into the top turn. Fun on a Star and up on the outside. I'm All Sporty's moved on to be second. Racing on the pylons, R.E. Andrew driving through. As they swing round the turn and off stride now as they swing off the turn. I'm All Sporty. Off the turn down the stretch, racing on home, driving on the inside. Fun on a Star, there's action on the far outside. I Wish, out of the pack. And it's going to be I Wish, and it's close. In 203 and 2. Ready now, ladies and gentlemen, the unofficial winner of race number 4. It's the 3-horse I Wish. An 8-year-old brown pacing mare, but drop off from CR Blaze of Glory, owned by Peter Trecarton and Lindsay Cocatello of St. John, trained by Peter Trecarton and driven this afternoon by Gordy Hennessy. 3 I Wish, the unofficial race winner, mile 203 and 2. Inquiry into this race is still ongoing, involving the 4 and 5 horses, so I remind you, please hold your tickets. Gate is moving. At the top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off. AA's Glory has the lead. They go 4 wide for that first turn, and it's AA's Glory driving in second, A Work of Heart. They're into the turn now, going for the opening 8th. Vicky Colleen's on the inside, driving 3 on the outside, 4, and on the move down the back stretch, Miss Paula D. Going for the opening quarter, AA's Glory's opened up 2 1/2 lengths, driving in second. That's A Work of Heart racing third. As they go by the opening quarter, Miss Paula D. Vicky Colleen driving in 4. Bian's Legacy 5, and the trailer Do Ya Believe in Me in 29 and 4. They're around the top turn. A's Glory is still in command. It's by 2 lengths driving second as they swing round that turn. A Work of Heart off the turn. Down the stretch now going for the half-mile station. Miss Polity racing in 3, moving in 4. Now tipping to the outside is Vicky Colleen, followed by Bian's Legacy, the trailer. By the half and 1 minute and 4/5. Do you believe in me? They go to the turn. A's Glory still in front. It's a length and a half. Driving second. Still that's a Work of Heart. They go to the backstretch for the final time. Down the backstretch on the outside, Miss Polity is on the move. Driving for the 3/4, moving fourth also on the outside. It's a Vicky Colleen. Then Do You Believe in Me? Bian's Legacy by the 3/4. In 1:30 and 4. Gilles Barrio out in front with A's Glory round the top turn for the final time. Driving in second as they go to the 7/8. That's a Work of Heart. Off the turn down the stretch now. A's Glory still in command, driving on home. A's Glory over a Work of Heart. They race to the wire. A's Glory by 3 and at the wire. A's Glory, a Work of Heart, and Miss Polity. In 2 minutes, 2/5. Mr. Gilles Barrios, it's time he has the one-horse A's Glory. 4-year-old brown pacing mare by Carl Spur from Dye's Morning Glory. Owned and trained by Andrew Ward of St. John, driven by Gilles Barrios to victory. The mile in 2 minutes, 2/5. A's Glory, 2 minutes, 2/5, is the unofficial race winner. 6 behind the gate, and the gate is moving. At the top of the stretch, here they come. They're off, rushing up on the outside. Ultimate Spirit is going for the lead. There's action, though, on the inside as they go 3 wide into the turn. On the pylons, the leader is Lyra up on the outside. Now moving back to the pylons as they're in the turn. Hyperion Blue Chip. Ultimate Spirits on the pylons, 3 up on the outside. 4th and on the move is Valid Appeal, followed by Woodmere, Big Splash, and the trailer is Hustler Hall. They move that way by the opening quarter in 29 and 1. Into the top turn and out in front. Lyra sets the lead and is in command by 3 parts of a length. Up on the outside, Valid Appeal is there to challenge. Hyperion Blue Chip on the pylons, 3rd. They're bunched tightly as they come off the turn. There's action on the outside. Down the lane, Valid Appeal challenging for the lead. Followed up on the outside by Hustler Hall, but the leader is Lyra at the half. In 59 and 2. They go to the turn, 3 in, 3 out, racing for the 5/8. Into that turn, Lyra is still in command. That's the leader by 1 length up on the inside. Hyperion Blue Chip holds on to second. Valid Appeal still 3rd on the outside. Tipping out 3 wide. Here comes Hustler Hall. That's the quickest of them all down the backstretch. Lyra, Hyperion Blue Chip. Hustler Hall has moved on now to be 3rd by the 3/4. In 1:33, Woodmere, Big Splash, flies on the far outside. They're round the top turn. Lyra, they're 3 wide for second. Hyperion Blue Chip, Hustler Hall, and on the outside, Woodmere, Big Splash, less than an 1/8 to go down the stretch. They fly for home up on the inside now. Hyperion Blue Chip finds room, racing to the wire. 4 wide now. Lyra, that's Hyperion Blue Chip on the inside. Going to be Hyperion Blue Chip. 2 minutes, 4/5. Pretty now, ladies and gentlemen, the unofficial rating of race number 6. It's 2 Hyperion Blue Chip, 5-year-old. Bay Pacing Stallion by American Ideal from Hawaiian Dixie, owned by Dr. Mitchell Downey of St. John, trained and driven by Mike Downey. Hyperion Blue Chip, 2 minutes 4/5, the unofficial race winner. Mike Downey's second training win in the program, first driving win. At the top of the stretch, here they come. They're off, rushing up 3 wide for the lead. XL Panic in between horses. Kyla's Sophia, and on the far outside, Joseph Michael. They go to the turn. XL Panic is the leader. They're still 3 wide down the turn now by the opening 8th of the backstretch. Flying up, he wants that lead. That's Todd Trites with Joseph Michael down the backstretch for the opening quarter. And he has that lead. It's a length and now a length and a half as they go to the quarter. XL Panic drives 28-4 time to the opening quarter. Kyla Sophia racing in 3. Round the top turn, Casimir Japa 4, and the trailer is Forever Finesse. They swing round the turn now, setting the pace. Joseph Michael, it's a length and a half. XL Panic is still second. Off the turn, down the stretch now for home. Kyla Sophia third, followed by Casimir Japa and the trailer Forever Finesse. A race that way in front of the stand. With the half in 59-1, Joseph Michael, XL Panic, Kyla Sophia, Casimir Japa, and trailing the field Forever Finesse. They're on their way to the backstretch for the final time. Joseph Michael, it's still a length and a half. Down the backstretch, XL Panic driving into Kyla Sophia racing a 3. Then Casimir Japa and the trailer. That's Forever Finesse. Strong up front is Joseph Michael by the 3/4. In 1:29-2, Kyla Sophia now tips to the outside, round the turn on the way to the 7/8. Joseph Michael, it's now 2 lengths driving to XL Panic. Kyla Sophia on the outside. Joseph Michael now makes it 3 lengths down the stretch. Driving for home, it's Joseph Michael, Kyla Sophia, and XL Panic as they come on home. They're not going to catch Joseph Michael. In 1:58-2. Bringing back, ladies and gentlemen, the unofficial winner of race 7, our feature of the afternoon. That's the 5-horse Joseph Michael, a 6-year-old Bay Pacing Stallion. He's by Jenna's Beach Boy from Jay Dexter, owned by Capital A Investments and Valerie Phelan, driven by Eric Wilson, driven this afternoon by Todd Trites to victory, 1:58-2. Joseph Michael's second consecutive victory, fastest mile of the young season here at EPR. 5, Joseph Michael, and 1:58-2, the unofficial winner. Man in Pink with Mark Haig, Casimir, Bad Moon Rising with Dale Spence. Scratch the 2, East Coast down. That's a field of 7 behind the gate. They move around the top turn. At the top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off quickly out of there, going for the lead. Cass Hall has opened up a length and a half before they get to the turn. Cass Hall, the leader. Magical Alex driving into Dusty Lane Buster racing 3. On the outside, on the move, Man in Pink moving 4. Down the back stretch they go for the opening quarter. Racing on the inside 5, that's Victory George, followed by MD Hardly Success and the trailer. Casimir Bad Moon Rising on the way to the opening quarter by that marker. In 29 and 1, Cass Hall, a length and a half. Magical Alex driving 2. Man in Pink 3 now moves to the pylons. Dusty Lane Buster racing in 4, followed by Victory George. MD Hardly Success as they swing off the turn. The trailer still Casimir Bad Moon Rising down the stretch now, going for the half. Cass Hall sets the pace. It's a length and a quarter. Magical Alex still driving in 2. Man in Pink 3. In 59 and 2 to the half. Into the turn for the final time up on the outside. Victory George is on the move from 5, holding 4 on the inside. Dusty Lane Buster, they go to the backstretch. Then it's MD Hardly Success, and now on the move, Casimir Bad Moon Rising. Down the backstretch for the final time. Cass Hall still out in front. It's a length and a quarter. Magical Alex driving second there by that 3/4 mile station. In 1:30 and 2, and Cass Hall holds that lead. It's a length and a half. Magical Alex still driving 2, racing in 3. Man in Pink on the move. Now 4, now challenging for 3rd. Casimir Bad Moon Rising off the turn. Down the stretch for home they come. Cass Hall and on the outside. Magical Alex, Casimir Bad Moon Rising. Cass Hall racing to the wire. Cass Hall going to be Cass Hall over Magical Alex and Casimir Bad Moon Rising. In 2 minutes, 1/5. Parading back his 2nd driving win, 3rd training win on the program is Mike Downey. He has the 5-horse Cass Hall. 9-year-old Bay Pacing Stallion by Blissful Har from Cassian Key. Owned by Dr. Mitchell Downey of St. John, trained and driven by Mike Downey to victory. 2 minutes and 1/5.